Good, incredible morning, everyone. Incredible morning, incredible morning. How are you guys doing? So I wanted to come on real quick. I'm in here and I have to have this done before it even comes back. He went to go help our neighbor with something. He has to come back and finish like orders and stuff. So he's not here right now. And let me see where they at. So I posted I made a post, and you guys probably saw this shelving system that was up. If you haven't, go back and check out that post, those videos, the pictures of it. So I had a different system over here, right? Um, it just wasn't working. It kept falling apart, all that kind of good jazz. So watching like Angela Jasmina, we decided to get this more so. We wanted this more so for shirts because my goal is to really ramp up as far as HS Ink designs, HS Ink prints, and doing my custom shirts and our branded shirts for the Black Pledge, the Blueprint, and things like that. So I have a lot of shirts. They used to be on these racks over here, which some are still there, like, but those are like miscellaneous ones, but my summation ones. So look, I know I'm being very transparent right now. It's a mess in here. So there are all of the shirts in boxes. How be ever. That does nothing for me when all of the shirts are in the boxes. And although the racks were good, it was a good idea at the moment because I had all of these little things here and the shirts were hanging from it. It made it really easy to slide through, find them. It's just that these get in the way, like they're huge, and all of my shirts really couldn't fit on there. We have shirts in the closet, shirts inside the warehouse. Like we have shirts freaking everywhere. So we needed a better system. And then the shelving unit we had over here was always falling apart. So I kind of adopted the whole thing from Angela Jasmina because she has these bins. She got hers from Uline. We get all of our stuff from Global Industrial. And I just posted a video showing like eventually how this will be used. They all will have individual sizes and shirts because we have unisex shirts, we have women, ladies cut shirts, we have youth shirts as far as sublimation. Then there are like miscellaneous shirts, like for special orders. Like this is when I did a whole school spirit week, but I'm going to actually use these for some Black History shirts because of the color. So I'm going to end up reusing these. But these are just extras from a really big order that I had for spirit shirts for a school. When I do things for different parks, I always order extra shirts. So a lot of these are really the extras that, I did not have any mistakes. So, they're here. So yeah, I have like a lot of shirts. Those, like the miscellaneous and those will pretty much be in this system where it's just going to be like shirts and then we put labels on everything so that we know the sizes. So for the mixed ones, this is going to really come in handy for those, right? But everything else will be like, or depending on how many, like right now, it's only so many bins. It's like 30 of them. I have to figure out, what's going to be the best way. Well, when we buy the shirts in bulk, they come not like this. They're just in the box as like this. So we're going to have to go in and fold and bag. Sorry, it's blurry. Fold and bag all of the shirts. That's step one of this process, right? So it's a good thing that for the most part, for sublimation shirts, because I don't really do the whole colored shirt thing for sublimation, I stick to white. That makes it so much easier. Now, when I'm doing vinyl shirts, screen print, transfer shirts, that's different. I order shirts based off of the orders. But for sublimation shirts, keeping those in stock, I buy shirts by the cases, right? So it's a little bit easier because I don't have to worry about like I stick with the brand for the most part. I buy it by the case. I don't have to worry about it. No matter what size it is, if I get an order for one large shirt and I'm down to one large shirt, I'm ordering a whole nother case. That's just how we kind of operate right now. Before it was Team 365, most of these are Team 365, but we're kind of switching to the Sport Tech. So that's going to be another thing. I'm going to have to add like a little label. Sorry, I'm going to have to add a little label on here so I know which one is Sport Tech and which one is Team 365. That's pretty much it. Like I'm going to have to like really worry about. But eventually, hopefully they will all be Sport Tech shirt. That's like the shirt that I'm on right now. But aside from this, right? So I had to figure out this part. And so organizing it. And it's like you can have a plan. But when you have so many things, you have all these different shirts, and you go and you buy a couple blanks here, a couple blanks there. Then we run into the issue of, okay, what's going to go over here? So these are the ones for like blanks and stuff like that, right? But when you only buy like a few of stuff, it's like, how in the hell do you know like how to categorize it? So like these, I got these from TTB or Craft Sisters. These are wine coolers, wine totes. I only have a few of these. So it's like when you're putting stuff in the bins, how do you categorize it? So this stuff like this, I only purchased a few of them for my dogs. I haven't gotten to them yet. I purchased a few so I can make them different ones, but it's like, where do they go now? Right? So there's like that kind of stuff. These came from submissionblanksandmore.net. She just sent these to me. But I have all this little stuff. Then I have like, blankets. There's clocks. And it's not like I have a big supply of these. These are things that, you see someone, oh, it looks great. You're gonna buy stuff. You're probably like me, have Amazon at your door every single day. So there's all this stuff that's here, and it's random stuff, like one or two. You guys see a video. Oh, wow, you can do this from Dollar Tree. You go out and buy it. No one good hell well, you can't do it right now, but you go out and buy it, right? So then you end up with just stuff. This one, I think, is like my Walmart and Dollar Tree bin. So it's like a bunch of these Dollar Tree rags. There is a Walmart shower curtain in here. There's a bunch of random ish in here. This is the placemat from from Dollar Tree. There's some rags in there. Then there's like random-ish, like this is all like wood stuff to put laminate on. But if it's like one-off, you really can't like categorize it like that, right? So I have all this great storage stuff, but it's the organization of it all. So it's like, when people are saying niche down, don't get too much stuff, focus on, or at least I can't speak to anybody else. I know that I tell you guys that all the time. For me, I buy a lot of ish because I'm teaching it. So I get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so I can do a video, and it takes months and months for the video to come out. But for you guys as doing business, when you're just buying all this random stuff, if you're not thinking about the storage, where is it going to go? There was stuff in here that I was like, oh, damn, I purchased that. I did not know that. So it did help with having everything kind of come out. I was like, oh, damn, I have this, I have that. I mean, like I have like little puzzles. I have this style puzzle, which then when I did this, it doesn't really come out as well as I wanted it to. So these actually have to go in the bigger bins because the mouth on these are actually too small. Then you have weird stuff like, why I got this, I have no idea. It was like, okay, it's sublimated. You can sublimate it. I'll find a use for it. I'll put it in a housewarming basket or something. It's just here. I have like 3 of these. I have to figure out where the other 2 are. But it's like random-ish. Like, this is the part that people don't tell you. Like, when you want to go and you just want to do all this stuff, shit pile up. I'm sorry, excuse my French. I'm frustrated right now. I'm not a cursor, but I'm very frustrated right now because I only have a little bit of time to get this done before it even comes back home. Then this all fell over. I'm not even trying to go over here because all of my smaller blanks just fell over, and I'm not even trying to come over here to deal with this. Look, social media things. And I'm like, where in the heck is all this ish going to go? Oh, look, haha, I told you. I was going to find it. Now, 2 down, 1 to go. There's 1 more of these somewhere. But you can go over there. But it's like I'm drowning right now. It's like, other random stuff. When you order extras of things, but then you don't want to not, you may not need them. You order the extra in case you mess up, but then you're stuck with like one or two. Okay, where in the hell does this go? So you can mix with something else. Okay, this is your miscellaneous bin. But if you don't have inventory of what's in your miscellaneous bin, you're going to forget that it's there. You're going to end up buying some more ish. And then you're going to end up in this situation again because you bought some ish. You ended up with one or two left. So now you're going to have 3 or 4. And it's going to keep building like, oh, dang, I got a whole case of these because they were all in the miscellaneous bin and different miscellaneous bins. So it's like small stuff like this. And I'm losing my mind because I have no idea where in the heck all this issue is going to go, trying to figure out how to organize. It's like, yay, I got bins. I can organize. Where the heck does the organization start? Because it's so much. Sheesh. Okay, I digress. But I just want y'all to know, when I'm telling you, stop trying to do everything that you see in groups, it's because of this. You end up with a bunch of stuff, a bunch of random-ish. As a content creator, I'm like, okay, I know y'all want the videos. I'm trying my best to get certain things to make videos for y'all. I don't need all of this ish, but I got a bunch of random-ish everywhere. Every flipping where? Dollar Tree pillowcases. Like this box, I don't even know what the heck all is in this box. And mind you, this is only the tip of the iceberg. If I take y'all to the second garage, the amount of ish that's in there is it's crazy. The shirts for the bears. I ordered these by mistake because I thought I was ordering like 1 or 2, not realizing that they come 6 to a pack. So when I ordered 2 or 3 packs, I end up getting a whole bunch of them, but I only ordered 3 bears. So now I have all of these flipping shirts and no bears to go with them because I thought I was just getting 2 shirts and I got freaking 18, 20, something like that, 24, some crazy number because I thought I was only ordering single ones. Did not realize. Reading is fundamental. Read the fine print. It comes 6 in the pack. Like, what the hell? More random-ish. What the heck am I supposed to do with the random-ish? Then I'm thinking, this system, oh, it sucks. It's falling over, right? Well, since all of these bins are really for shirts, I have nowhere to put the odd things like this because they don't fit in the other bins that we purchased. So it's never ending. You will buy stuff and spend a lot of money because, baby, these bins were not cheap. All to realize it doesn't work for what I need. Jesus. I'm telling y'all, look. Y'all, I have an hour before my husband comes home to clear this man's table for him to process paper orders, and it's a lot of them. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do because he said, look, how am I supposed to work with all your ish everywhere? You have until I come back to have this move so I can have my desk. Y'all, what the hell am I gonna do? Somebody save me. Certain things were easy. The bins for the overflow of ink, those were easy to store that in here. We have stuff we have two warehouses, storage units with paper and ink in it. And we just bring over here what we need to work with. This was easy. See what happens when this is a business and you know exactly what you're going to sell. You know exactly which boxes you need. You know exactly what tapes you need. Exactly which, what's these things called? Like packaging and all that stuff. Shelving for this. This was easy. It's this. That's the problem. Look, you don't know what to do. This is the that people don't tell you about. Yes, I'm whining because I'm frustrated. Oh my God. I'm trying to laugh through it. I'm trying so hard to laugh through this. But baby, I just I can't. An organizer, see, that's the thing. You say hi, an organizer. You can do that. I mean, I can technically organize it. It's not a matter of having the time to do it. You can have someone come in and organize, but it will be very tedious for like little small things. Because I mean, he's gone through, he's done inventory, right? It makes no sense to have, if I organize it, okay, all of my things like this are here, but I only order like two or three of them, right? So why waste a whole bin just for those? So then you have to figure out an inventory system of like every single thing has to be organized. My goal is to put on this like bin, like put a number on each bin. And so for the inventory, put it on each one of like whatever is in that bin to market. And then as the inventory goes down, like it matches it. But that's a whole system that you have to do. So it's not just a matter of an organizer. When you only have like, okay, I want to try this out. Doesn't mean that I'm going to use it right away. I purchased it because I'm like, okay, yeah, that looks interesting. I want to try it out. But where in the heck does it, it's like trying to figure out where things should go. Oh, look, this is down here. Might as well put you up here with this one. But it's the small things. As creatives, we're seeing so many different things and you want to do everything. But when you have all of these one off, two offs, three offs of items, that's where the issue comes in with trying to organize it. But if you were to say, I only do tumblers, you're going to know what you need for tumblers. You're going to do tumblers and shirts, tumblers and mugs. You're going to know what you need for tumblers and mugs. I'm going to, my niche, I'm going to be making blankets. So you can get your storage and you can store your blankets. But when you're trying to, okay, well, I like this. I want to put this on my site, but you're not buying a whole bunch of them to where you're filling a bin with them. You end up with a bunch of ones and twos here and there. This is the problem, y'all. If this is me being very transparent, I've talked about it because I live it. You guys have never seen the fact that I live it. So when I'm saying don't try to do everything that you see in a group, that's the dumbest thing ever, saying, oh, learn all this stuff. It's multiple streams of income. It's multiple streams of freaking stress. If you're not focused on a few products where you can order those in bulk, once I get it done and we're able to fold all the shirts up, this right here is going to be nothing because I buy shirts in bulk. I buy them by the case. I don't have time for the one off, two offs. You got extra large, one extra large, or this or that. I don't have time for that. We buy shirts by the case, straight up by the case. This is going to be easy. It's going to be this bullish and the stuff that's in the other garage and the stuff that's in the storage. That's going to be the problem. If y'all don't listen to nothing else I say, stop buying stuff. Stop feeling like every little thing is a way to make money. It's an additional stream of income. And then the crazy thing is, this is just the summation stuff. This has nothing to do with all of the print and cut stuff that I do. This has nothing to do with the amount of vinyl that I have. So trying to run, if you don't have, and that's the thing, if you don't have the space for it, stop trying to do every flipping thing. This is just the sublimation. Oh, wait, look. See, this was kind of easy too for all of my vinyl stuff. So like my rolls of vinyl, although this I have to now fix because most of them are coming out. I just have to go back in here and reorganize. But this one was pretty easy for all of my 12-inch rolls of vinyl. They all fit in here. Oh, but honey, wait. We have a roller now. So vinyl sits here. Well, these now blocking, like those words, like just miscellaneous things. So those sit there. Y'all see over there? Y'all see all that vinyl over there? So there's vinyl there. I haven't even been able to use my rolling in like forever because we've been organizing everything else. So it's just like sitting here. So if you don't have the space for it, stop looking at all these dang on machines that people come out with saying, ooh, I want that. That's going to make my life easier. No, it's going to make your life more stressful. I'm trying to breathe. I promise you I am. I'm trying to breathe. Oh, I've been saying this for the longest. People just don't like listening to me, as I'm constantly told, I'm not name brand enough, I don't, never mind. Let me shut up. I got these bins from Global Industrial, but if you're someone that likes Uline, they sell them at Uline, but Global Industrial is who we do our business with for our shelving, our boxes, like all that stuff. So these came from Global Industrial. Oh, I mean, no, look, I know how to organize. That's not the issue. I know to separate it. Regardless of if I separate it and I do one pile, the purpose of this video is that when you go and you're buying a bunch of one-offs, it becomes very hard to manage it and to properly have inventory, to know what all you have. That is the purpose of this particular live, is talking about the one-offs. And you can go and you can set piles. When I saw the size of these, I'm like, okay, perfect. When you're looking at just what the size is, if they, oh shoot, y'all, I heard the door. I just heard something at the front door. I hope it's, even though I hope it's not Amazon, but I hope it is Amazon and not my husband. I'm waiting to see if I hear the door open because I'm not finished. But when I looked at the size of this, I'm like, okay, these are perfect. I have some that have tumblers in it. They are the perfect size if they're not stacked. But once they are stacked, you get this little flipping window and nothing fits in there. But I can put a bunch of stuff in it if there's nothing on top. But stacked, I was like, what the hell? I don't think they tell you what the window side, like the opening is once they're stacked. This was the issue. So now it's like I spent all this money on this and I want to throw them over a bridge somewhere because they don't work for me. Now I just wish I would have got more of those to put on this side. But I was like, okay, well, this is more bins and I have smaller items. And yes, they are smaller items, but they don't fit in the freaking opening. So you can go and set stuff into piles, but sometimes you are not going to know if the system that you have is going to work, and you're going to end up changing that system and changing this system. Oh. Okay, I digress. I can't be on here with y'all all day long because I only have a little bit of time to get this done. You are not alone. I need you. Trina, you're not far away. Come and save the day. Oh. Even stuff is in the shed. There is no such thing as even stuff. Our house stuff, all of his power tools, all of that stuff, all of that's in the shed. That's just, yeah, we have to, I can't put this stuff in the other one. Like it has to stay here. So this is like a workspace because this is closed off. It's not say airtight, but we have like the new doors in here. So it's going to make it better. The other one has all of my party stuff in it. Y'all forget that I was an event planner. I got glass vases. I have foam board stuff. I have balloon stuff. I have boxes of stuff. That's where my tumblers, my mugs are, my cutouts. That's where I store my glue. That's where my foam boards are. That's where my Coroplast is. That's where, what else is over there? So I run, like, when people say, several streams of income, run all these businesses. This is stuff that's Shakia-ish. Even stuff has now been put inside of a little shed in the backyard. So, yeah, it ain't no such thing as even stuff is, yeah. Only thing is like his one little one, like he has to move his toolbox, his tool chest, well, whatever this thing, tower, whatever the hell you want to call it. But that's about it. But yeah, it's be careful of what you ask for and how you want to grow. Like no bull crap. Be careful what you ask for, how you want to grow. Learn to work within the space that you're in and what it can actually handle. There is money there to be made. As you grow, your space needs to grow. The way that you organize and the way that you can store things need to grow. Whether it is to take all of it out, and like we have, like, most of our ready to ship stuff is in 2 storage units, and we only bring in what we need so we can work out of this space. So that's the thing, like, I'm considering now is what needs to stay here and what needs to go into the storage unit. But then it's a matter of inventorying it all. I'll be okay afterwards, but it's the work within it. We have staff. My brother-in-law is going to be able to come. My mom has the work computer. Once we know like what's in here, and I write it on an Excel spreadsheet, or actually not even that, I'm going to put it all on the tablet to be able just to take account of what's here. And then it has to be put into the inventory, the computerized inventory system. And then every bin, like we have to come up with the system for every single bin. It has to have a number to it, so that in the inventory system, we say we have this, it should be found in this bin. This is running a business. Like and this is just the startup of it. And we're doing it now because as we grow and we have a warehouse and we have all this, like, we have warehouses, we need to know where things are. When you go into Home Depot, stuff is on aisle, blah, 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 bay, blah, 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 shelf, blah, blah, blah. That's the system that we're going to create. So each one of these bins will have a number to it. And whatever inventory is in there will be documented and put into the system. And then as it comes out, so now one of the things that, I have to do, when you go and you make stuff and it's just as a gift, or you pull stuff to make for yourself, you may not account for that in your inventory. So now I have to place an order. Even already told me that whenever I want a shirt, if I'm making it for myself, if I'm making it for a video, I have to place an order through the site. Of course, I'm not going to pay for it, but I have to place an order. That way it automatically comes off of the inventory. So we set up a discount code that basically says, like, we actually have discount codes for different things. So if I'm using it as a giveaway, that discount code goes in, so we know what was as a giveaway. I'm giving y'all some good gems here as far as, especially if your business is scaled up. And eventually we'll talk about this in creative business, and I'll show you guys how that's set up. But we have a discount code that's for giveaways. We have a discount code that is for giveaways. One, like when I need to pull stuff for a gift or personal stuff, and if I'm pulling it to make a video, there's a discount code that we're putting in the system, and I have to put that in to pull it so that it eliminates it from the inventory. But this is stuff, remember I talked about the stuff that you don't get paid for. Your profits pay for those things because they're not directly making you money. So when the staff comes in and they have to put those things in, I got to pay them. So I got to make money from this and that, the ink, to pay for this. So yeah, don't let people cheat you on your prices. Make sure that you are making money to run business. You have to make money to run business. Not make money just to produce the items. You have to make a profit to run a business. All right. Okay, y'all. Oh, child, that'll never happen. Oh, girl. Oh, what's that? I like to have my stuff when I need it. But for me, it's not a matter of a consistent basis. You have to remember that I teach a lot of stuff. So some stuff I buy to teach. And there are certain things that I use for certain seasons. You guys don't see me doing a lot of the stuff because I don't post it like that, but I still have orders for cutouts, for invitations, for this, for that. Graduation season, I'm not about, like, I try and not order too much and I order just enough for graduation season. But come grad season, I got to have all my stuff for my coroplast, my vinyls, for my stickers. This is stuff that I use often. It may not be every single day, but it's stuff that I use, stuff that I need for events. We have parties within our family all the time. I refuse to go and have to rent something or buy it over again when I've spent years building my collection for all of my event planning stuff. I don't keep a lot of sticks for candy apples, but I keep them. I don't keep a lot of popcorn but I have those for when I need it because these are things that I'm often asked to do, like here or there in my free time. So it's not like it's stuff that I don't use. It's being used. It's just not every single day. So yeah, definitely can't go on OfferUp. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of them, but like for glass vases, we still do events, so I still keep those. Let me see. She says those discount codes for giveaways. This reminds me of when I was the director of my church bookstore. How do you organize your time between making things that you need to sell and all the teaching that you do? If that's still a work in progress. There are times where certain things don't get done. Um, I try to be very consistent um, with my classes, and that's why I have set classes for like my academy. But sometimes, although I might plan to do a live video, it may not happen because I end up getting an order that I have to work on. So um, I try to plan around my academy because those are set in stone. But if I go and say, okay, I want to do a video for this and I may not be able to be live during that time, it's because I got a call. I'm working on an order. I stay up late night. Some things I do in front of my TV. So it's, for me, business is really, it's never ending because there are times where I can just pull out my table. I'm still spending time, like I'm in the room with my family. I'm watching television, like regular stuff. And that might be when I'm putting together graduation fans. Why does that one look like it's leaning? I might be putting together graduation fans. I might be putting together chip bags. Like that's the type of stuff you can sit in front of a TV and do. So you just have to make time. No, I meant this shipping stuff versus your work teaching inventory. Hold on, wait, what did I miss? Hold on. Um, she says I was headed into event planning, but I could care less if I see another balloon. Oh yeah, like the amount of balloon stuff I have, and I have 3 helium tanks in my shed. So yeah. Let's see. What was your other question? This ain't even the workspace. This is the extra. If you were to see my actual studio, my office, which I'm now calling my studio, that's a totally different ball game. I mean, it's just the way that it's set up. Like the other one, it's a shorter room, so it just doesn't. It doesn't work. Like this here, we could never put in the other one because that one isn't airtight. It's like older doors on it, and so stuff comes in when the wind blows, dust can get in there. So certain things, this is a more secure room, as far as like not getting a bunch of dust and debris. And the other one isn't. So there are certain things that can be stored over here, certain things can be stored over there. So yeah, unfortunately, we can't separate that like that. And then I definitely couldn't put those machines over there. There's not enough lighting or power in the other one. So I have no idea. I think they're like the biggest size they have. I don't remember what size they are. Boba Industrial, but I really don't remember what size they are. Yeah, I really don't remember. So yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna go because luckily that wasn't him, but that means that that was probably Amazon. But it's actually not a bad thing because it was probably the bags so that I can start bagging up the shirts. That's probably what that was at Amazon. I mean, at the door, Amazon, so I can bag up the shirts and at least get this part done. And then I just have to go print out my Excel spreadsheet for everything else. Hold on, let me show y'all something. And when you say, why don't I go to put it in one? My bad. You see that right there? That's full of all of even stuff. What y'all want? Leave me alone. That is all of even stuff in that one. And it's huge. And I have heating tanks and some other stuff. And he just cleared that out. We just purged. We just did a big purge. So get out my house, Sky. Come on. Hold on. So I took out, I want you to see my through my house. Sky, come, girl. Tracker, stay out. Sky. Come. Come, Sky. Get to getting. I refuse to show you what's behind me. Yeah, but there's stuff everywhere. There is stuff everywhere to where, like, I mean, my poles for balloon and stuff is at the top. Wood for, certain things. Whole lot of foam board over there. There's coroplast back there. And we still got to store our kit. The children stuff got to go somewhere. So yeah. See, if it was just tumblers and mugs, this is easily organized. And there's still more organization to do over here. But yeah. She said so to y'all, son. Yeah, today is not bad. Yesterday, baby, it was cold. It was cold, cold. It was cold, cold. It was cold, cold. I'm on YouTube as well. I'm streamed on like everywhere right now. Nice to see green grass. What I see here is snow. Sorry for ya. We got nice. Almost broke my neck coming out of this dang on thing. So yeah. I like how you use codes for different things. Do you have a code if you mess up a shirt? It'll pretty much go to like, because once I mess up a shirt, it basically goes to it goes like basically for my giveaways and stuff like, I mean, the ones I use for scrap. But you have to remember, if I pulled it for something, like, well, when it's for an order, it'll come off. So if I pulled it for an order and I messed it up, if I mess up a shirt, once I re-pull another one, it's like, well, I guess I can put that one I can put as the messed up one since I pulled one for a good one. But every time I pull a shirt, there's a code that's going to go in there. How much are my classes? They have a different range. It really depends on the class, the value of the class, like what's all it entail, how many hours is it, how many days is it. So it does vary. For the most part, single class, like single day, no more than like 3-hour classes, typically run about 30, like no more than like 35. But then if it's like a 2-day session, if it's a boot camp, it's all different. And then I have a monthly membership for creative business. You can do it monthly or you can pay for it for a year. Like you get a year's worth of content, and that's $615. But we meet 4 times a month for basically a year. And masters is kind of like that one's going to be ongoing when it comes to the master's program, because it is a lot of like just designing type stuff. And when I do the one for, what's that thing called, for graduation season, you can take either individual classes and they'll be reasonably priced, or you can get like the bundle of all of the grad stuff, yard signs, fans, cap toppers, stoles, like all that kind of stuff. Um, okay, I don't feel bad at all. A garage, a bedroom. Um, and she said, I'll get to it. All right. Yep. I teach my own classes. Exactly. I teach it. You get it straight from moi. Um, so yeah, let me go, y'all, because I'm on borrowed time. I don't know when my husband's coming back, and I have to go print out my Excel spreadsheet and inventory all this stuff. They won't go like exactly where, since I don't have to do the shirt, I'm probably going to utilize my big bins for some of this other stuff for now, because I have to still fold up all of these shirts that are in here. And then look, this is only some of my linen. So I'm still an event planner. So I have linen in here, and there's linen and chair covers and bins. That's why I said I'm not showing y'all what was behind me. There was bins of linen, chair covers, like all that stuff, because my family's always coming over here to get stuff for parties and or renting. Well, I say renting. Well, they do. I kind of sort of rent it to them, but my family's always coming for that. But yeah, I got to go through all of these because we buy it by the case of shirts. So since I have time before I have to do all of these and turn them into this, I'm going to utilize the big bins for, I'm going to utilize the big bins to put all this stuff that I'm trying to inventory. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use those for that. And then I'll, so the classes that are there are a lot of the older classes, like from last year, the year before that. I am trying my best to put out the new schedule up for like a couple of months so you know what's coming. We never know what life brings us, so I try not to post them too far in advance to where people can pay for them, because God forbid anything happens, that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of stuff for refunds and this, that, and the third. So I try to kind of put it out there that they're coming, but I don't make it to where you guys can necessarily purchase them. Well, I'm going to make it so you can't purchase them, but you at least know what's coming so you can plan for your budget. But new classes are coming. The ones that are there, it's always great value in my classes. You get the lifetime of the site, short of the site that they're hosted through shutting down, or we go belly up and we can't afford to pay for the monthly fee for that site. You guys will always be able to log in there. You can log in at any time and access any courses that are on the Academy site. So yeah. Yep, thank you for posting that. Oh, you're on Facebook. So yeah, she'll be able to click on it. But you just go to our website, hsinc365.com, or shop.hsinc365.com. Any of those will take you there, and you will be able to see what classes. So just click where it says 365 Academy classes and something else, and then click on there and you'll see what's available. And they're basically all the playbacks, and new classes will be up soon. All right. So let me go. I should talk to you guys later. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity, unlock your organization, and try to be incredible through all of the mess and the madness of it all. I love y'all. Bye. Pray for me, please.